Now, before you get scammed by another MRR or MLM scheme or become an influencer, I'm going to show you exactly how to actually make money as a stay-at-home mom with digital products. And no, I'm not trying to sell you some $2,000 course. Now, I have been making money online with the help of digital products for over a decade, but more importantly, I have helped other moms make their first 4 and even 5 figures online by packaging their expertise and knowledge into digital products or services that they can sell online. So by the end of this video, you're going to know what digital product to create, how to create it, how to actually market and sell it so that you can make money from home as a stay-at-home mom with digital products. Starting with this first step, which is where most people get it wrong in the first place, and that's figuring out what to actually sell. Now, here's the thing. Most people like to start with the product instead of the problem. They're going to look to see what's trending on Pinterest or what's trending on TikTok, when that's actually not the best way to come up with digital product ideas. The first place that you want to start is with a problem that you have the expertise, knowledge, and experience to actually solve for someone. So this is going to require you to literally sit down and think and ask yourself, what things have I accomplished that other people want to accomplish? What things do I know that other people want to know? Or what mistakes have I made that other people want to avoid? Now, this is going to be based on your own personal experience and expertise, because here's the thing. At the end of the day, people can use Google and AI to find information, but they cannot get transformation from those things. That only comes from your life experiences that you can share with them to help solve their own life problems. So starting off, we want to figure out what problem are you able to solve with your knowledge and expertise. Now, if you are at a loss for what this actually is, then I actually have a free quiz that you can take that's going to ask you 4 questions. And based on your answers, it's going to tell you exactly who your ideal client is. It's going to tell you what problem you can solve for them. It's going to tell you what digital product you can create and how much to actually charge for it, and how to actually get started with marketing and selling that digital product. So go ahead and scan that QR code or click the link in the description to take this quiz if you need to figure out exactly what problem you can solve based on your own experience. Now, here's the thing. Most people are going to take that piece of information and they're going to run with it, and they're going to try to sell digital products only to realize that they don't have anyone to actually sell it to. So the very next step that you're going to take is to start creating content so that you can build an audience. And we're not talking about TikTok. We're not talking about Instagram Reels. We're not talking about any of that. You're actually going to be creating long form videos on YouTube. Now, the reason that I recommend YouTube over any other platform is because YouTube is actually going to share your content, but more importantly, it's going to live on forever, meaning you can create a video now that will still get you sales 5 years from now. I've been creating YouTube videos since 2017 that still brings me leads into my business and also sales. So you're going to focus on YouTube because it is the best platform for you to be able to drive digital product sales and also build an audience who's going to buy what you're selling. Now, we're going to be strategic about what you put on YouTube. You're not just going to get on here rambling. You're actually going to start creating content around the problem that you're going to solve. So if you help moms lose weight, you're going to start creating content about losing weight. If you help moms teach their kids how to read, then you're going to be creating content on helping kids learn how to read. It needs to tie into the problem that you're going to solve with your digital product. Now, here's the plan. You're going to create at least one long form YouTube content every single week, just one. Now, I know life gets busy as a stay-at-home mom. I'm a stay-at-home mom myself, so leverage those nap times or those independent play times to just grab your phone, turn it horizontal, and record a video just like I'm doing right now. You're going to post that video on your YouTube channel, and that's going to start building your audience. And unlike the social media platforms out there, when you post content on YouTube, people will find it and you will start to see your audience grow. You want to do that consistently, one video a week, just one video. It doesn't have to be extremely long. You don't have to do a whole bunch of editing or any editing at all, but you just want to address the problem that your digital product is going to solve. Now, after you have committed to creating those videos and you start putting your videos out here, you're going to see that people are going to start engaging. You're going to start getting subscribers. You're going to start getting views. Now is the time that you're going to actually start engaging with your audience. We're not selling yet. We're actually going to engage with them to find out more about the problems that they're actually having. So read the comments, do a poll on on YouTube. Ask them questions. Tell them to send you a message or to send you an email so that you can get more information about the problem that they have. And this is going to help solidify exactly what you're going to create your digital product around. So first, we've identified a problem that we can help people solve. We've created content. You've been able to build an audience, and now you're simply going to speak to your audience, engage with them to really see what their problem is so that now you can create a digital product around it. Now, I walk through this whole process in my book, The Monetized Mom, that I wrote specifically for moms to help you build an online business. This carries all of my years, over a decade of building an online business, a multiple six-figure online business from home. So if you need help on like what questions to ask, how to get your audience engaged and all those things, you can definitely check out this book that I will leave a link for in the description of this video. Nonetheless, the goal here is to get your audience engaged, to start communicating with them, to start asking questions so that you know exactly what you need to put in your digital product and exactly what it needs to focus on. Now, after you have engaged with your audience, you've polled them, you know exactly what they need help with, the next step is to then create your digital product. Now, most people want to do this after step one. After they figured out the problem, then they want to jump into creating their digital product. But that is a recipe for your digital product being a flop. And maybe that's happened to you before. Now is the time that you actually want to leverage AI to help you create your digital product. Now, since you are beginning with this digital product journey, I do not recommend you creating a course. That is a more advanced digital product. But what you could create is a guide, is an ebook, and even a workshop. So perhaps you host a live workshop for people to attend. It needs to be something easy that you can execute without having a lot of tech or a lot of headache. So I would recommend something like an ebook that you can easily create with AI, something like a guide, or maybe even a live training that you can just set up a Zoom and have people attend. Nonetheless, you want to leverage AI to help you set this up. Now, if you're not sure what to tell AI or what prompts to give it in order to create really good digital products, don't worry. I actually have my product prompts that you can grab in the description. So just click the link in the description for product prompts, and that's going to give you my exact prompts that I use to give to AI to help me generate my digital product ideas. But it all comes down to you actually feeding it the right information and the knowledge and expertise that you have. And again, this is where a lot of people trip up because they just leave it to AI to create products that they have no idea about. Instead, you're going to feed it information and the knowledge that you have so that you can literally create the best product out there in the market for the problem that you solve. Now, here's the thing. Don't sit here and take months and months trying to make this product perfect. You want to give yourself a week timeline to get this digital product done, which is absolutely possible with the help of AI and the prompts that you can grab in the description. Give it those prompts, feed it the information that it needs. You should be able to get this done in a weekend. So I'm going to give you a week to get that done and get that digital product created. Now, if you're wondering how much to actually charge for this digital product, then I recommend that you take my idea to offer quiz that I've already mentioned. That's where you're going to answer those 4 questions, and it's going to spit out exactly what digital product to sell and how much to charge for it. So again, I'll leave the link for that quiz in the description, or you can scan the QR code to get access to that. Now, once you have the product created, then obviously you're going to need a way to sell it. And this is the next step, which is going to be to set up your sales funnel. Now, you're not going to need a whole bunch of tech to do this. We're not going to do an opt-in and a lead magnet and email sequence and none of that. You are literally going to build a checkout page, a thank you page, and an email that's going to deliver your digital product. That's it. Now, I've created a whole video on how to set that up. I'll leave the link for that at the end of this video for you to check out, but you can open a completely free System.io account, 100% free, set this funnel up, and you will be able to sell within 24 hours. So the next step is to actually create the checkout page and the sales funnel for people to actually buy your product. Now, once you have your checkout page set up, then obviously the next thing is for you to get people to the checkout page. Now, here's the good news. Where most people would be struggling with this next step, you've already done the hard work, and that is actually having an audience to drive to your checkout page. Because you've already been creating your videos once a week, you have an audience to sell to. And this is where most people fail when it comes to digital products. They create the product, but then there's crickets because they don't have an audience to sell to. You've already done that legwork because you've been creating the content the whole time. So now in your videos, you're going to include at least 2 to 3 call to actions that are going to drive people to your checkout page. So as you are creating those videos, let them know that you have a digital product that will solve the problem that you're talking about in the video. And literally, you continue to do this on repeat. One video a week with the call to action to the digital product that you literally created in less than a weekend. And that's how you're going to make consistent digital product sales. Now, again, if you're stuck on what to create, how much to charge, what kind of digital product it should be, then take the idea to offer quiz, and it's going to tell you exactly what digital product that you can create based on your expertise and experience, how much to charge for it, what kind of product, what it should include, all the things that you need to actually get started. And this is how you make money from home as a stay-at-home mom with digital products. No MRR, no MLM, no influencer marketing, none of this complicated stuff, no dancing around on social media. A simple step-by-step strategy for selling digital products and actually making consistent income from them as a stay-at-home mom. Now, with that said, check out this next video where I break down exactly how to set up your checkout page and your simple sales funnel so that you can start selling your products as soon as possible. I'll see you in that video.